guys, welcome to Chrysalis Invictus. This is your Lughnasadh reading. So Lughnasadh is one of the Celtic harvest festivals. It takes place on and around August 1st. And a lot of times people think it is a celebration of the sun god Lugh, but it was actually there's always different information, but one of the stories is that it was named after his foster mother, Nas, so Lughnasadh. And I could be pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, so she represents earth and sovereignty, and he is the harvester, right? It's the masculine, honoring the feminine for the gifts that she gives and the bounty, because you can't harvest what the earth does not give. So this is the kind of lore behind it. There's a lot more, so if you're interested, definitely look into it. But what I'm interested in is looking at this period of time to running to either Autumn Equinox or to Samhain. So one or two more turns of the wheel. So this is from the Celtic Wheel of the Year. You may want to look into that. So let's start off. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? All right, we have the Three of Swords. So what I'm getting for you here, Aries, is that there is some kind of situation that broke your heart, that hurt you. This could have had to do with two friends or two lovers or two other people. So this could be within a family, some form of triangulation where there were two different conflicting ideas, and I feel like you were caught in the middle. Okay. So this isn't focusing. I don't know how to focus it. New setup. Woo. So yeah, this really to me is there's two really good arguments, or two sides, two friends that are fighting, or maybe you have two romantic interests. We'll take a look at that. So I'm going to pull a card for each side and then one for the middle. So tell me about this guy over here on the left. Aries, this message for Lughnasadh. Okay. So for the guy over here on the left, we have the world of light. So sun, this is Leo energy. Someone who is a teacher, someone who is a leader, someone in a position where people like to follow them and are drawn to them and attracted to them very much. And then for our guy over here on the right, we have Lady Wisdom. Okay, wow, what a conflict. This is why this is coming up in a Sabbath reading, because these are big energies. This is otherwise known as the High Priestess. I feel like this is a conflict of two different philosophies. So being drawn between two different philosophies. This could also be mother-father. This could also be, for some of you, I'm getting that if you are bisexual, you may be confused as to whether or not you want to go with the woman or the man. So it could be something like that. These are very, very interesting energies, because one is very active and aligned with, I guess, more like facts, science, quantifiable things. Where here we have philosophy, we have, it's almost like religion and spirituality, but in a much broader sense than if we were to pull the Hierophant and the Lady Wisdom. In the world of light, there is a magnetism. So I see you being drawn to this world of light. I feel like the the world of light person or idea is not necessarily looking at you, okay? There's some kind of disconnect. With the, with Lady Wisdom, there is a temptation as well, but the temptation is almost more appealing to a different side of yourself. I feel like this could be the battle between choosing your art over your career, or feeling like you need to make that choice. But I definitely see that this period of Lughnasadh onward to, I would say, I keep wanting to say Beltane for some reason. Beltane is May 9th, the beginning of May. So this could be a cycle that lasts for that long, just because that's what's coming up. Let's take a look at where you stand in the middle. The Seven of Love. Okay, the Seven of Cups. So many choices, and you're not sure what's real and what's not. Yeah, this cup is overflowing. As you can see, it's like flooding out over here. Honestly, this lighting is driving me crazy with the cards. I'm used to the cards coming out clear and crisp, and I'm just like, okay. Anyway, so with the Seven of Love, you're drawn in more than two directions, but there are two main directions that you can see right now. So if this is a love situation, and it's not just male or female, it could be that there's two very similar but different kind of prospects for you. And sometimes you're drawn toward one and sometimes you're drawn toward another. This isn't very Aries, I'm going to say. Like, it's not very you to be kind of caught up in this confusion. Like Aries, you tend to be more direct and know what you want and go for it. So this could be a really difficult period in that way. There's so much illumination that it's hard to know where to go. This could be a spiritual awakening that sort of floods your consciousness with a whole bunch of ideas, and you end up being very confused. Okay, yeah. So we have the Catechists. You will receive news from afar. And, wow, the winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. There's a distant call. There's a distant call for you. So this could be a call to work somewhere else, live somewhere else. This could be a relationship that's far away. But there's something that's calling you out of your comfort zone. And strangely enough, you're hesitant about it. This could also have something to do with your health or to do with communication. So there's some kind of situation that is unresolved that is going to come up during this period. This could be someone that you thought you weren't going to speak to ever again. This could be someone that maybe not even in a bad way, just someone unexpected coming in and communicating something to you that's going to make things even more confusing. Let's get one more of these. The moon. Yeah. So many illusions around you. Aries, in this time. Okay, so this is a time of mystery. And what can you extract from this time? We have the ability here to really connect with your intuition, to really connect with subtle currents, and to really connect with ideas and philosophies. So I really feel for you that this is a time to maybe process some kind of heartbreak or triangulation in a spiritual or philosophical way. So for instance, if there is a pattern in your life where you are constantly drawn in two different directions, like if this is a trope for you, or this is something that occurs often, this is a chance to look at it from a different way. You will be guided through darkness. But you're guided through darkness with this illuminated light. Okay, so there's something here with the Lady of Wisdom as well. You see, she's guided here with light, but it's not direct sunlight like it is here. There's something about this situation where you are really going to need balance in your inner feminine, honoring the goddess, honoring that wisdom that comes from the moon and the shadows and the night, as opposed to the things that are illuminated and the things that are obvious and the things that can be quantified. Okay? So let's see what the energies are going forward. Two of Swords, Knight of Love, the Love Feast. Okay, with the Two of Swords, this feels like you're going back to the drawing board. So at some point you'll go backwards from this Three of Swords. You go back to where the choice began, is what I'm hearing. You go back to where the choice began, because you receive an offer of love. This is the Knight of Love. This is someone shouting your name from the rooftops, or this could be you. So let's say these are two people. A third person comes in. This could be that person from the past that you hadn't expected. And you'll be back at this choice, at the Two of Swords. But what I have coming in for you is the Love Feast. Okay, so this is the lovers. This is the balanced, sovereign relationship. I see you making a choice. I just see you discovering where you need to be. And how do you get there? How do we get there? It's interesting because everything here is about choice. Everything is about choice. Choice is your theme, Aries, for these next cycles. So one of the things that I would say in terms of advice, is to forego the need for clarity. So, I often will set an intention of clarity because I don't know what other intention to set. So I'm like, make my intention clear, clarity. I feel like you are going to have to be confused for a period of time. There's something that you're working on, go with it. Okay, so anything that is offered to you communally, or any situation that you are being invited into a new community or a new project, as long as it's not partnership, there's strong support and energy for that. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of energy about creating arts, about collaborating musically, building something, anything that has like material construction to it is something to get involved in. I also feel like that's what's leading you toward this love feast. Okay? There's something about your life right now, Aries, that's incomplete because there is an aspect of yourself that is not yet it's like you've not yet arrived. There's something you need to figure out. There's something that is, but it has to stay hidden for this period of time. I know it's not ideal, but I feel like it does run until Beltane. Now, Beltane is the sacred marriage. Beltane is another of it's the first, what am I trying to say? It's opposite Samhain. So Samhain and Beltane, Samhain, Halloween, Beltane, beginning of May, are the times when the veils are thinnest. They are the most magical times, the most transformative times. And that is when the stag mates with the priestess. Okay, so that is when magical union happens. But I feel like there is a period of time where you are meant to receive initiations, receive certain kinds of wisdom. There are lessons yet to be learned. Let me get one more of these, please. I'm hearing something about a crowning achievement. So if this is in a relationship, this is a path toward making a very, very big choice in your life. Okay, so if you are someone who, and you're Aries, so, you know, you want to charge forward. You're a cardinal sign. You want to get there. You want to get there. You want it to be done. You want it to happen now. If it gives you comfort to know that it will be coming, it just is going to take some cycles. Okay. We have the oracle, seer wisdom and guidance from elders. Okay, so this could indicate that there is some ancestral work that needs to be done, or some past life work that will be really, really helpful to help uncover what these things are. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting this message that you are going to uncover what has been choking you, what has been stifling your voice, or keeping you silent, or keeping you out of your confidence. Okay, like I feel that there is something very powerful that you need to speak, whether it is in love or some area of your life. There's something really powerful you need to say, and you need to speak or sing if you're a singer. And this is not going to happen until these sorts of, it's like, it's actually more for you a watery thing. It's like the water corroding the shore, or the water, stripping away, or pulling back the beach and then bringing in new, fresh sands. All right, so I hope that was helpful and or interesting for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.